Shaken. Chief Meteorologist Mary Matthews here with what you need to know about this upcoming weekend. Mary.
Yeah, it's going to be changing conditions, certainly. It's going to feel a little drastic as we go into Saturday night and Sunday. Temperatures are going to continue to drop quite a bit. We got the cold air coming down from the north. You can actually see this area of low pressure turning towards the Canadian provinces, and a lot of the cloud cover out ahead of it. This is continuing to yield winter weather alerts all across the Central Plains, now starting to show up down the Rocky Mountain chain into the state of Colorado. Not quite for our area just yet, but I'm sure that's coming here over the next 6 to 12 hours. It's kicking up the winds across the Central Plains, and the swath of winds is still backing into parts of southeastern Colorado. That is where we've got some good 40-mile-an-hour gusts, close to 50 there in Springfield. Some very warm conditions also contributing to that. And of course, we've got a few showers on the radar here across parts of the Pikes Peak region. This looks very widespread. This is a composite radar, so at times it overdoes what's actually reaching the ground. But as we take you over to the local radar site, you'll notice a few little stray showers across the eastern sections of El Paso County. Probably more so in the form of Virgo, which means that kind of you see those low-hanging wispy clouds. It's more rain evaporating before it reaches the surface, just because we've got some drier air ongoing across the surface area across the Pikes Peak region. And just a few little blips showing up here that are kind of collapsing and falling apart from a previous thunder shower moving through parts of Otero County. These showers will continue to track off towards the east as we move through the evening hours tonight. Any additional moisture will scoot across parts of Teller County in the form of liquid rain and parts of northern El Paso County. We are talking very warm conditions for Saturday, 50s and 60s across the area. In fact, across the eastern plains, we'll be trending into the 70s yet again, close to the 80-degree mark. So Saturday is actually not going to be that bad. Most of the day part's going to stay dry, so if you have some outdoor plans, things of that nature, you want to get those things done on Saturday. Here's how things change. Saturday night into Sunday, we got a front that's moving in. Pretty intense at times. Wouldn't be surprised if the wind woke you up if you're a light sleeper overnight Saturday into Sunday. And the snow will kind of rush in here and be a little bit intense at first. And we will get some accumulations mainly across Pueblo County, El Paso County, and then lighter amounts across the far eastern plains. This will be an ongoing event through Sunday, so it will kind of come in several waves. So as the snow lightens up in some areas, don't think it's over, because it's just going to continue to move through. Here's kind of how we go through this yet again to show you El Paso County. You can see that racing in, probably starting in the form of rain and then snow just behind that cold air as that rushes in. So I think the most intense bands will come into the overnight hours Saturday into Sunday morning. And you'll notice across parts of Colorado Springs, just because of how strong that front's going to come in, we are going to see some snow accumulations across Colorado Springs early Sunday morning, and then another little round into the mid-morning and afternoon hours coming through for parts of the Broadmoor area, Cimarron Hills, the airport locations, Fountain, Hanover. Will likely pick up a good 1 to 2 inches just for the afternoon round. Now, this is probably overdoing it just a bit, but it's something we need to continue to watch. Added instability in the atmosphere this time of year can mean more snow in a shorter period of time. So I've put together some snowfall totals for us, and you'll notice it lingers well into the evening hours, but I'm really starting to think I'm going to need to add to these totals for Fountain and Hanover and bump these totals up just a bit as we kind of really consider how much instability we've got right now to work with, and even more so as we move through Saturday, and depending on how sharp this cold air comes in, which we are anticipating it will come in pretty rapidly behind the system. Future snowfall here 2 to 4 in Canyon City. Areas will be lighter across Pueblo. It will be blustery and much colder here for Easter Sunday. As we take you through that 7-day forecast, notice Woodland Park percentage is much higher here for Sunday, and we stay in the 30s and 40s for the start of next week. So it's going to be something where we won't warm back up that quickly. You'll notice we'll continue to trend below average. So I hope you've enjoyed the above average temperatures. Going to have to buckle down and endure some cooler than average temperatures as we go into next week. So all that to say, it's going to be kind of a tale of two systems here for Saturday and Sunday. Nice warm conditions on Saturday and drastically different here for Sunday. And temperatures struggling to make it out of the 30s and 40s for highs. Same goes for Colorado Springs. Enjoy the temperatures tomorrow and hunker down for Sunday. We'll talk more about this coming up in just a few minutes, Bart.
All right, a lot happening, Mary. Thanks. Now it's time for a little trivia. Every day we've been asking the community a history question about the Pikes Peak region. Yesterday we asked, what was Colorado Springs' nickname in the